Now friends, the next ratio we will see on the debtors ratio, that is your debtors velocity ratio. Okay, we will just read out the liabilities and assets side. It's same problem friends. So I am not reading the liabilities and assets side. You can have a look in the slide itself. I will just start in with the problem. Debtors velocity ratio. So here given is your sales. Sales is your 15 lakh. The formula for debtors velocity ratio. Here we need to calculate in month. How many months we need to calculate? Right. Just a minute, friend. I will just explain you what is your debtors velocity ratio or your debtors turnover ratio. It's also known as your receivables turnover ratio. So your ratio of net credit sales to average trade debtors is called as your debtors turnover ratio. This ratio or the turnover ratios are always expressed in times. Okay, so what is account receivable? It is a term which includes trade debtors and bills receivables. Okay, so we will just start with the formula. Formula is, you can also known as receivables turnover ratio. So debtors turnover ratio is equal to annual net credit sales divided by your average accounts receivable. Accounts receivable simply means friends trade debtors plus bills receivable. Okay, so we will just see the formula. Put the formula. Net sales divided by average debtors. Net sales is your 15 lakhs. So 1500 divided by average debtors. Here only opening closing, so only one debtor is being given, that is receivables 125. So 1500 divided by 125, you will get as 12. That means 12 times debtors receivables is there. 12 times in a year. So in a month, how many times? For that, to the collection period we need to compute 12 times, that is 12 divided by number of months is 12. So 12 divided by 12 you will get as 1 month. So friends, what is debtor velocity ratio? Like normally you can interpret as higher the debtor turnover ratio, it's better it is. Okay, so higher turnover always signifies speedy and effective collection of period is there. And conversely, if lower turnover is there, it always indicates sluggish and inefficient collection, leading to the doubts that receivables might contain significant doubtful debts. Okay, this receivables collection period is expressed in number of days, number of months, number of weeks. Okay, so it should be compared with the period of credit allowed by the management to the customers as a matter of the policy. Okay, so such comparison, why we are doing such comparison? Because such comparison will help us to decide whether receivables collection management is efficient or inefficient. Now we will just quickly read the creditors velocity ratio. Is just same, just debtors sales are included here, purchases are included. Okay, so the formula is net purchases divided by average creditors. So what is the net purchase here? 10.5. So 1050 divided by net credit, that is average creditors. Just see friends, in liability side creditors 26. Just write down the denominator 1050 numerator divided by 26 in denominator. You will get as 40.38 times, that is 40.38 times it's been turned over, or the velocity is there. Thus 40.38 divided by number of months, that is 12, you will get as 0.3 months. 0.3 months as your creditors velocity ratio. In that we are just calculated and in the months period. Okay, so friends, similarly as debtors turnover ratio, also known as your receivables turnover ratio, similarly creditors turnover ratio is also known as your payable turnover ratio. It is a ratio of your net credit purchase to average trade creditors. It is one of the pattern of debtors turnover ratio only friends. It also indicates the speed with which the payments are made to the trade creditors. It is mainly it establishes a relationship between net credit annual purchases and your average accounts payables. So what is account payable friends here? The accounts receivable, trade debtors, bills receivable, just opposite. Accounts payable, trade creditors, bills payable. Average means friends opening plus closing, the balance you to do divided by 2. In this case also accounts payable is similar. Okay, so we have just calculated the yield. So what does it interpret? Suppose I'll just give a short gist on it. Suppose shorter average payment period is there, or higher payable turnover ratio is there. Higher payable turnover ratio, it may indicate less period of credit enjoyed by the business. It may due to the fact that either business has a better liquidity position, or it's better in availing cash discount, and consequently it enjoys better credit standing in the market. Or you can say its business credit rating among suppliers is not that good, and therefore they do not allow reasonable period of credit to the business. Okay,